magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tarot and welcome to the channel. In today's reading we're going to be taking a look at what women think when they look at you. So please be aware this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest, especially when we look into physical features you may have. All of us look different, so keep that in mind. So for pile number 1 we have the Crystal Carnelian and the King of Wands. For pile number 2, we have the Crystal Blue Howlite and the Ace of Pentacles. And for pile number 3, we have Goldstone with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Carnelian crystal and the King of Wands, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what women think when they look at you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So with this King of Wands card, what's really funny is someone suggested to do a reading on women. And so last night I was thinking about it and I kept hearing the word Cronus. And then the King of Wands card with Cronus popped out. So I'm going to look in the guidebook and see what this means in a minute after I pull all your cards. But I also got strong goosebumps when I came to your pile. So there's something about women thinking your energy feels good to them, that they really like your energy just from first glance when they look at you. There's something about your energy that comes across as very warm and inviting. And you seem like somebody very energetic, very fun to be around. And there's something about your energy that comes through as high vibrational for the men here and the women here, for everyone watching. But it's like your energy is warm and inviting and exciting to be around two women, like based off a first impression of you when they look at you. But then they also kind of get the soft-spoken vibe from you, like a gentleness at the same time. I hope that makes sense. So let's go ahead and pull your cards. So spirit guides on my pile number ones. Spirit guides on my pile number ones. What do women think when they look at my pile number ones? What do women think when they look at my pile number ones? Let's see what cards you have. So we do have the High Priestess at the back of the deck, which I take as confirmation that women really like your energy. Even if they're not intuitive, you know, we can feel energy on a subconscious level of others. And I'm also getting that women kind of like intuitively feel that you're a trustworthy person. So I'm getting that vibe. We have the King of Swords. We have Strength. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. Interesting. We have the Devil. Why I'm saying interesting is because when I did the men reading, some similar cards came out. So pile one for the women and men are like similar, but of course now we're doing women. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Tower, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So I have 3 extra cards that I will add for you in a minute. Let's just analyze these cards and see what I'm picking up here for you, pile number 1. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing that is coming up quite prominently within this pile. Not only do women really like your energy, but for those that are attracted to women, there's something here about women finding you very sexy, my pile number 1s. The reason I say so is because you picked the Carnelian crystal. This is a crystal that relates to the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is an energy center within our body that resonates with our sensuality, that type of energy. Okay, and the devil here can indicate a sensuality as well as seductiveness from this pile for the men and women that are attracted to women, right? And the Four of Cups card, she looks like she's kind of touching herself sensually on her neck. So I'm getting that this pile is very sexy to women if you are attracted to women. And women are definitely checking you out when you're out in public. But they're also looking at you as very cute because I'm really drawn to the puppy here. So there's something about you that's sexy but cute at the same time. And it's kind of like women are looking at you as this cute puppy, like, oh. And the reason I say so is because, like I said, you're coming across as very much in this like fiery energy with the King of Wands, very sexy, very hot. You seem to be very ambitious to women. You look like an ambitious person, like a person that's very motivated to achieve your goals and dreams. You look like somebody very smart based off first glance. And you look like somebody very fit and strong with the strength card. Even if you're not, you look like you take care of your body. You look like you take care of your health. And so there's that pointer. But then there's also this energy of sensuality. And then I'm feeling here how I said that soft-spoken energy at the same time. So there's that strength, that masculine energy, especially for the men. And then there's also that energy of softness, even with the angel wings here, where women almost sense from your vibe that you've been through certain things in your life, that you've been through pain in your life. They could be wrong, they could be right, but they kind of sense that from you. And then they're like, oh, cute. Like, I wouldn't put this person through pain. Like, I want to take care of this person. That's kind of what I'm getting from the Queen of Cups. You may attract some women that, like, want to take care of you, want to nurture you, especially if you are attracted to women. I'll get into the platonic part, but I just want to get this part out of the way because I feel this energy quite strongly. The Queen of Cups energy can be a woman that is very in touch with her heart, a woman that's very empathetic, nurturing, kind, deep, and sensitive. You may attract a lot of women like this. A woman that like wishes to take care of you in some way with the Nine of Cups. That's kind of what I'm getting here, and wishes to have some kind of relationship with you with the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Cups is all about romantic connections, and this is a nymph, I think, and the Ten of Pentacles is all about long-term, stable connections. So it's not like they're just looking at you as sexy and they just want something from you, but it's like they're looking at you as you're sexy, but then you also have the sensitive side to you or romantic side to you. That's kind of what they're getting from your vibe and your overall look. And then they're thinking like, I would love to be in a relationship with this person. And the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. So there's something about them wishing that you would come up to them and talk to them, or wishing that you would notice them, or that you would be attracted to them as well. And for the women that are watching this about, interest's sake for platonic energies, I would say women find you quite beautiful. They're kind of just admiring your face as they look at you for the women here that are looking at this in a platonic way. And they're looking at you and they see that sexy side to you as well. But it's more so from a place of admiration than attraction. And there's something here about women thinking that they'd love to be friends with you, that they'd wish to have a friend like you. But I'm kind of getting them have a first impression of you, like you give off this femme fatale energy for the woman here, and they're more like sweet and chilled, and like you'd be like opposites attract as friends, if that makes sense. Okay. And then for everybody here, I'm seeing women notice for the men here that you have very strong bodies, fit bodies. Some of the men here may be tall or maybe quite built or buff in some way. So they're noticing your body. And if you're not, even if you are more slim, there's still something about muscle showing through, right? Because when you look at a man, he can still be a little bit more slim, but still have some muscle to him. So for some of the men watching, you have that. Whereas for others of you, it's like you're not really showing clothes that show off any muscles or skin or anything, but maybe you're quite tall or you have a nice frame to your body that women find attractive in some way. Okay, you look fit, you look healthy, or at least you look like you take care of your body. There's something about your skin looking very good. Women liking your skin tone for the men watching. Women liking your side profile. And again, I keep being drawn to the puppy. So if any men here or women as well, walk around with a little puppy or a dog, just a specific message for some, that could add to the overall cuteness where women find you sexy and hot. For those that are attracted or not, just admire your look. And then they're kind of seeing the puppy or the dog you have, and they're like, "Aw." So it's kind of like that double effect. Okay. I'm also picking up here for the women watching that are attracted to women, or even just not attracted to women that are like looking at this in a platonic way. Women can still admire another woman's beauty. There's something about women noticing a certain glow to your face, also liking your side profile, thinking your lipstick looks very beautiful, thinking, if you wear makeup, there's something about your makeup that accentuates your natural beauty, where it really brings out the beauty in your face. If you like to wear blushes or shades of pink on your lips, there's something about women noticing that, or just the lipsticks you wear. I feel like the women in this pile more so wear like a soft glam. And there's something about women seeing that sexiness within you, but then also seeing that kind of angelic, pure side, soft side to you and your beauty. For the men here, so there's like a sexiness and softness here at the same time. I hope that makes sense. For the men here, there's something about you also having that energy of softness and gentleness to you, even like with the angel wings here. So we see 2 cards with angel wings. And it's kind of like women get this impression from you that you treat them gently, that you would care for them, that you wouldn't break their heart. You don't look like a player for everyone here. You look like you treat them well. Based off first impressions, of course. And with the Page of Pentacles, for everyone here, it's like women are thinking they'd love to get to know you and learn more about you, learn who you are as a person. The Nine of Cups here is really sticking out to me, which is about a wish fulfillment of some kind. So definitely if you're attracted to women, women would wish to have you either come up to them and speak to them, or them come up to you and speak to you and wish to form some kind of connection to you, whether that's platonic or romantic, depending on what you resonate with. For the men here, there's something about your hair that women really like. They'd imagine themselves playing with your hair if they got to be with you. Definitely something about the way your hair frames your face. And there's something about your face that's so cute as well at the same time. There's something about your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, where I get the sense that women, this also came up in pile one of the men reading, where women sort of see you to be kind of like a fantasy. I'm almost getting the sense, when women read romance books or watch romance movies, and then they're kind of like crushing on the character, and then they're daydreaming about like what it would be like to be with that character, and like also the more sensual side. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on in women's thoughts. So they may daydream about you a little bit, daydream about what it's like to be with you, what it would be like to have a relationship with you for the men here and the women that are attracted to women. And then they may also have some sensual thoughts of you. For example, I'm seeing like kissing your neck, what it would be like to kiss your neck and have you um make some sounds. I'm not going to go into 18 plus energies, but it's definitely showing through in their thoughts, having a sort of fantasy of you. And what it would be like to touch your shoulders, your arms, your hands, if your hands would be how your hands would feel against theirs. So they're kind of fantasizing and daydreaming about that. And I'm kind of seeing a vision. You know, when you look at somebody and you daydream about them and then they talk to you and you're like, huh? I didn't understand what you just said. I didn't hear anything you just said because I was daydreaming about you. I'm seeing that like when you have interactions with some woman, if they ever look like they're spaced out while they're speaking to you, they may be daydreaming about you. And then for the women here that are not attracted to women, that are looking at this in a platonic way, women may see you and kind of daydream about what it would be like to be friends with you. And like, I'm seeing you two smile together, have fun together, excitement, like what it would be like. Because Iris here is more so that rainbow energy. And I'm kind of picking up like they're imagining and daydreaming about certain activities you could do together and how fun that would be and what the friendship would look like. Okay, for the men here, if you have a beard, there's something about women being attracted to that. Definitely your side profile. But if you do not have a beard or any facial hair, that's also attractive because it kind of gives you that baby face, but in a good way. It's not in a bad way, it's a really good way where I've seen this in men sometimes. So, like, when they have beards, it gives them more of that masculine, like, sexy look, right? But then when they have no beard or no facial hair, sometimes it gives them like this kind of angelic, cute look where women actually really like it, believe it or not. Sometimes I don't know like how men think, but I know some men don't know like if women like it, but women do. Hear it from a woman, they do. Because it makes your face look more cute. That's what I'm getting there. For the men here, you could have light brown hair or darker brown hair or like a blondish, ashier shade of blonde, blondish brown. I'm picking up on very masculine looking men like this or this. And then I'm picking up on men that have like a masculinity to them where it's like there's some masculine features on your face that are quite sharp and strong. Whereas there are some that are also quite gentle, like, for example, your jawline could be a little bit more square or sharper, and your neck could have like that type of look to it that is a little bit more masculine. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you know what I mean. And then, like, let's say your eyes have a little bit of softness to it. Your smile has a little bit of softness to it. I feel like women really like your smile for the women and men watching. Admire your smile. And women think that you're very confident in yourself for everybody watching. They think that you carry yourself with confidence, but it doesn't like come through as egotistical. Women actually look at you as very pure and angelic in some way. Whether you are or not, this is just kind of the first impression they get of you. And for the woman here, there's like a sparkle in your eye. I'm kind of getting that. For the men here, you have a little bit of a daydreamy look, if that makes sense. Let's see what else here. For the men here, I'm picking up on your fashion style. Women really like your style, the way you dress, and for the women here as well. Okay, so I'm going to read up on Cronus here, and then we're going to pull some more cards to get more information for you. Okay, so Cronus, he is the god of time. And when I think of time, I'm kind of getting this impression when I think of like women. It's like, okay, I'm seeing this very attractive person right here that I would love to have a relationship with. They're exactly my type. For those that are attracted to women, they're exactly my type. And they look like they would treat me right. Like, I'm kind of imagining women daydream about a relationship with you. And then they're like, if I don't either go up to him or her and talk to them and get their number and try, what if time goes by and I never see them again? And it's kind of like for you, when women get to know you better and they get to speak to you, they kind of see more of who you are. And I'm getting that they think they would fall very hard and fast for you with the Tower. And there's a little bit fear here after they get to know you a little bit, because it's like, you're very, very attractive, where they're scared that maybe other people like you and they get heartbroken. Or that they don't take their chance and then they get heartbroken. Not heartbroken, but it's like a pain, because it's like, I never went and spoke to that person and now I regret it. And they're wondering if you feel attraction to them. So it says, born to Uranus and Gaia, Cronus overthrew his father to become the king of the Titans. In keeping the prophecy, history would repeat. Cronus was overthrown by his son Zeus and imprisoned in Tartarus in the underworld. So it says, big picture, leadership, overcoming challenges, masculine energy. So this is pure energy in a masculine form. So women see you as a natural born leader, somebody that has that ambition to achieve. Like I said before, you seem like you're in this energy where you would take the lead in the connection as well, if they were to have a romantic connection with you. And you seem like you're somebody that sees things in a more big picture thinking kind of way. And you also seem like the type of man, for the men watching, that would have a lot of passion with your woman. In that way, if you know what I mean, but also a lot of love with the Ten of Cups, and treat them right. And for the woman watching, there's something about you also being perceived to have a lot of passion with them in the bedroom, but also a lot of love to share in a romantic setting. For the women here that are bi or lesbian, there's something here about some women looking at you, especially for the feminine woman here. If you don't, I don't know if it's offensive to say look like you're bi, because, okay, let me just say this. I've been friends with people where they've said stuff like, okay, I'm bi, but I'm very feminine as a woman, and sometimes women don't know if I'm straight or what. So I'm picking up for the women that are very feminine here. Some women may look at you and feel attraction towards you, but not know whether you are straight or if you are attracted to women, basically. And they're kind of looking at you, checking you out, wondering if they should just try speak to you and try to flirt with you a little bit and see if you actually are interested, or if they should just be like friendly with you and see what happens. I'm kind of getting that sense. But for the women that present, I don't know how to put this in a way that's not offensive. I'm sorry, pile one. I'm trying to not like cross any boundaries or any lines, but it's like, for some of you, women look at you and they can see that you're attracted to women. I don't know if it's just based off vibes, like based off vibes alone or based off the look you have, but then there's something about them kind of wishing they can go up to you and flirt with you. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups energy here, for everyone watching, whoever you're attracting, most of the women you're attracting are more sweet and gentle and more shy to come up to you and speak to you. So I would say for this pile, if you are attracted to women, I would say for you to step into that leadership energy, that King of Wands energy, Queen of Wands energy, and take the lead and take initiative, because I guarantee you a lot of women check you out more than you realize. And some people in this pile, I'm hearing, you don't you don't know if women are attracted to you or not. But they are, but they're just too shy to come up to you and speak to you, because this is a type of woman that is more shy and emotional and like reserved, if that makes sense. Okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the woman here watching, whether you're attracted to women or not, or just looking at this in a platonic way, again, you are also coming up as very confident in yourself, very strong, emotionally resilient. There's something about you looking quite bougie or put together in some way. You look like you have your life together and you look like you have independence, which for some of the women watching, if you're looking at women in a platonic way, I feel like women can sometimes be intimidated by your power, because they look at you and they're just like, wow, like if I were to be friends with her, I don't know, like I'm a little bit intimidated by her, but not because I don't want to be around her, but just because she's so powerful and she's so amazing. Like I can see her amazingness by just looking at her. I'm kind of getting that energy. We have the Five of Wands. So for some of the men here, maybe some of you have a little bit of sleepy eyes that is seen as cute, or you have this type of face that is a little bit more cute. I don't know how to explain it. Even looking at his hair, he kind of looks dreamy to me. And the Five of Wands is about fighting for what you want. So women kind of get this vibe from you that you fight for what you want. And then we have Temperance. So for the women watching, some of you could have darker brown hair, whereas some of you could have light blonde hair. And there's something about women, for the women that are attracted to women, women being very attracted to your lips, to your skin, the way your skin looks. Your skin looks very glowy for the women here watching. And yeah, they're attracted to you and they're kind of like also thinking about kissing you. And for the men here as well, they're thinking about kissing you, what it would be like to kiss you. There's something about your lips looking cute for the men here. Because I see more smaller lips, but not in a bad way, but it's really cute. Like I'm looking at his lips here, okay, and his lips here. And there's something about your nose is also cute. Your eyebrows for the men here. Like even when your hair is a little bit messy, it's cute where they just want to play with it. Okay? I'm getting that vibe from this pile. And for the men here, if you are coming across as more masculine in the way you look, if you ever do this with your eyebrows, it's seen as very attractive and sexy. I kind of get the vibe for the very masculine looking men. I'm getting a vibe of women wanting you to dominate them, but not in a controlling way or anything like that, but more so in a sexy way in the bedroom. Like tell them okay, I'm not gonna go too in detail. This is not an 18 plus reading, but I'm sensing that fantasy type of energy. Like, I'm almost hearing daddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting flustered during your reading because I didn't expect like the more sensual messages to come up, but I'm seeing them. Okay, so you're definitely a fantasy for a woman for the men here. Okay. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. I will also be picking a random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to, so leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. So, spirit guides of pile 1. What do women think when they look at pile number 1, please? We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the 2 of Swords. As I pulled this card, I was seeing that music video by Shakira, where she's fighting the other girl. I don't have my phone here, but it's kind of goes like, let me just remember the song, because I saw the music video where she was fighting with the other girl. So it's kind of like with nemesis here when I read that word. Sometimes women believe that like you're just so attractive that they would have to fight off other women. Or they would like have to be almost like a little bit possessive over you to keep their man. For the men watching and the women too as well that are attracted to women. So what is that song? How does it go again? Let me just think. Oh, I think it's called Objection Tango. I was listening to the song in my mind, like replaying it in my mind. Okay, sorry about that pile 1, but I'm getting that song, so you may want to watch that music video to see what I'm speaking about. But she basically fights with the other girl because she's like trying to get her man to only pay attention to her and not to other women. So it's kind of like you're just seen as so attractive to women that they don't know if like sometimes we can make assumptions about people. Like I can give my own experience. When I saw my boyfriend, I thought he was just so attractive that I thought he has to be a player. You see some people where they're just so attractive, where you have that assumption of them. But I don't think it's true with your pile. I don't think it's true at all. And then when they get to know you, they're actually seeing, okay, you make them feel secure. You make them feel like they're the only woman you want, things like that. That's what I'm seeing here. It's kind of like women want to be your empress for those that are attracted to women. They want to be your only empress because I read the story of Hera, and basically she had a husband that was always cheating on her and having infidelity. And I get the sense here, like when I was reading her story, that she became very overpossessive of her man because of that. So when the Empress feels secure and safe and feels like her man is making her feel, or her woman is making her feel secure and making her feel safe and making her feel beautiful, complimenting her, making her feel desired, loved, then she's in this place of empowerment and self-love. But when the Empress is in reverse, she's in a place of insecurity and doubt and not knowing if she's attractive enough for her man or woman, or yeah, that's kind of like, or good enough for her man or woman. But when it's upright, she's in this place of self-love and sovereignty. And so I feel like when you treat a woman right, then she's like completely loyal to you. She completely gives you her heart. And that's kind of what I'm sensing from this pile. You may also have some people you've dated come through for those that are attracted to women, where they're like their energy's coming through. Because I'm getting here, if you have treated women right and if you have made them feel like this, maybe at first they felt like this, like, do I have to like fight with other women? But then maybe after a while you made them feel more secure and safe. Interesting. Yeah, and for the women here that are looking at this in a platonic way, there's definitely a woman finding you pretty, with the Empress here, and even the women that are presenting as more feminine, that are attracted to women, they find you pretty. But the women that are presenting as a little bit more masculine, um, there's like a sexiness to that. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of women with dark hair watching or blonde hair, or you may attract either women with really dark hair or blonde hair. I don't know if that's your type or something for those that are attracted to women. And if you're a woman watching and you have blue eyes, that's something that women really notice that. Because I'm seeing a lot of these cards have blue eyes or green eyes. But even brown eyes, some women here could have like more of that strong, like femme fatale look. Like dark and sexy. And then for the men here, I'm also getting like that either dark and sexy and cute or light brown, fluffy hair, golden retriever vibes. That's what I'm getting from this pile. Golden retriever vibes from the men, or either like very masculine and sexy. Let's get a few more cards and then we're going to wrap up the reading. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, this can indicate that women are sometimes too scared to come up to you and talk to you when they want to, because the Two of Cups is even popping out, and this talks about romantic connections. And look how sexy this man looks. Okay. But it's like women are too scared to come up to you and speak to you, because this card talks about fear, right? The Nine of Swords. Fear of rejection, fear of like you not liking them. And the Page of Swords at the back of the deck can indicate women feeling very curious towards you, having thoughts of wanting to speak to you and get to know you, and wanting you to put in effort and give them the time of day with the Six of Pentacles, wanting you to be generous with them so that things can change here, because it's like they want some kind of relationship with you. Whether that's platonic or romantic, but they're sometimes too shy or too scared to come up to you and talk to you. And I actually feel that energy within my throat chakra where they want to do it, but they're scared to. So this is what I have for you, pile one. Wonderful reading, very fun reading. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Ace of Pentacles card and the blue Howlite crystal, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what women think when they look at you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So what I'm getting from this card, it's like women look at you and they think that you're financially well off. That's the first thought that came to mind. Maybe it's the way you dress, maybe it's the way you carry yourself. You look like a very business-minded person, like you know how to make money. And um, I just say for this pile, be careful of superficial women that are just like looking at you and assuming you have money, and like will try to benefit off that. So be careful of users for this pile. But yeah, like I'm getting with this pile, you have this very youthful face for the men watching. And women come to sometimes like think that you look like you're in your own world. You look very focused. You look like you're thinking about something about your life. And I'm hearing focus on me, look at me. So it's like women are looking at you and you're kind of focused on yourself, focused on maybe your work day, your school, like whatever you want to do that day. Thinking about things in your own mind, and then women are like, I wish he would just look at me. That's kind of what I'm getting from this card. Let's go ahead and pull your other cards and see what comes up for you. Okay. So what do women think of my pile number twos when they look at my pile twos, please? So we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. One of the first cards, Ten of Cups, the Lovers. Ten of Cups is all about like long-term, fulfilling emotional connections. And then the Lovers is self-explanatory. So I feel like for this pile, for the men and women watching that are attracted to women, women definitely want some kind of romantic connection to you. And it's kind of like they want you to pay attention to them. Because I'm hearing that song that's like, everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you. So, you may actually get very attractive women look at you and find you attractive, and you're not even paying attention to them. You have this nonchalant energy that kind of gets them even more attracted to you, if that makes sense. I don't know what backwards psychology this is. I'm not a psychologist, so I can't tell you, but it's like because you're so nonchalant, because you're coming across as you're focused on you, it makes them even more attracted to you, where they want you even more. And when they're like, why won't he look at me? Why won't she look at me? Like, they're so attractive. I want them to look at me. I want them to be attracted to me. And I'm even picking up on women that you've dated in the past, for those that are attracted to women, where sometimes your nonchalant energy makes them want you even more. So we have the Page of Wands. It's like they just want you to pay attention to them. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, with this Five of Pentacles card, this talks about financial lack. So I'd say I don't want to like seem some type of way, because I know like I don't know. Like, some men may watch this and know what I'm talking about, yet some may watch this and be like, oh, women aren't like that, blah, 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 blah. But I've seen some women like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen some women like that. And I'm not just trying to be like woman against woman, because I love women as friends, of course. But like, some women are like that, where they look at you and they think that you have money, and then they're gonna try to go after you, like to be in a relationship with you to benefit off that. I don't know if you actually have money or not, but that's kind of the vibe women get from you. From either the way you dress or the way you carry yourself or something like that. Or like if you go to a place in a suit, or you just look more put together. I don't know what it is, but women just think you have money. I don't think it's every woman, but just like very few women that are like in this energy. Okay. We have the Fool. We have the Four of Swords. The Seven of Swords. This is the Four of Swords, Seven of Swords energy. So it's like, because you're so chilled and laid back, it gets them even more interested in you, where it's like, how do I explain this energy, Spirit? I don't know if some men have ever dated women here that have been like, okay, let's say you're focusing on work and you're at work for the day. I'm picking up on like more of a clingy, possessive energy. So I don't know if some of the men here have like dated women in the past that have been a little bit more clingy or possessive or needy. And I don't mean to be mean, but I'm just saying what I see here. I'm just going to be honest with what I see here. Um, and that's not a bad thing if that's something you like. But if that's something you don't like, then I just think that's something to be aware of, and to have those boundaries up. Because I feel like, when you're focusing on you, and let's say you're at work for the day and you're dating this woman, and, she keeps bombarding you with text messages, you can't answer text messages while you're at work because you're focusing. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like when I don't know if this pile like is so busy all the time that you text back slowly or something like that, but it makes women like, why isn't he paying attention to me? That's kind of getting what I'm getting here. Or why isn't she paying attention to me for those that are attracted to women? Interesting. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have some extra cards here, which I'm just going to put here for now. And then let's just analyze these cards and see what I'm picking up on. I don't know what it is about you, pile number 2. This effect you have on women, especially for the men here that are attracted to women. It's like you have this effect on them where they just want you, where they just want all your attention and they want it now. And it's like, I hear Spirit joking and saying they need some patience. But some men may listen to this and feel like they relate to this, feel like they've dated women like this in the past that have, like, where you have this effect on them because you're so chilled and laid back and nonchalant. It's like they cling to you a little bit. I don't know why I'm picking up on this energy, but I am, so I'm just going to be honest. You have this very unique look to you in your face, a look that women don't see very much. When women see you as a stranger, I'm hearing like I have to have him for the men that are watching that are attracted to women. And for the women that are watching that are attracted to women, same thing. There's this feeling of like I have to have them. They start to chase after you, I think. I kind of felt that with the Nine of Wands. It's like you are not necessarily chasing after women, and because you're not chasing after them, because you're not in this desperate energy. And when we look at energy, it's like this: when you're chilled and laid back and you're focusing on you, you somehow just attract things to you. But when you chase after things, you repel things energetically. So because you're in your own lane, because you're focusing on your own energy, you somehow have this effect on women where they like a challenge, because sometimes you seem disinterested in them. So then they kind of like a challenge and they step into this more like chaser energy where they start to chase after you and they're like, I like a challenge. I can make him mine or I can make her mine. I'm going to prove to myself that I can make them mine. It's kind of like you get them in that energy. Even if they see you as a stranger and they're attracted to you, it's like you get them in that energy. For those that are not attracted to women and looking at this in a platonic way, I feel like with the sunflowers here, women see you as somebody that they would want to be friends with, because when I think of sunflowers, I think of friendship for some reason. And they see you as a very positive person, a very like happy-go-lucky, passionate person. And they could see you as somebody that they could be really good friends with. They see you as somebody that's genuine and that has a cute type of face to you. Maybe some of the women here have very cute eyes, cute faces, cute lips, cute cheeks. Something about that's coming through where you have this cute type of look to your face. I'm seeing mostly women with light brown hair and dark brown hair as well for now. Even in this Eight of Wands, it looks like she's running. So for those that are attracted to women, it's like you get them to chase after you. For the men here that are watching, I'm seeing men that I'm getting like an athletic look to you. Okay, I'm seeing men that are quite tall and slimmer in structure, and women are attracted to that. Or I'm seeing men that are like either short or medium height, but then you have like an athletic build to you, or you look like you do sports or something like that. You look like you're very active. Or I'm seeing men that have more of like this buffer look to you. And then there are men that are more slim, but then women find that attractive about you. So there's something about your body and your height that women find attractive. And even if you've looked at yourself and you're like, oh, I don't like my body or anything like that, women do find that attractive, believe it or not. With men, I don't know what it is, but like there's this kind of, you know how there's beauty standards with women, like, okay, we must look a certain way, but there's also sometimes beauty standards with men where they're like, sometimes they don't feel good looking if they don't have a certain type of look to them. But then actually women do find you attractive. Because I'm looking at this man here and he looks a little bit slim, but he's still very attractive. Or like, I know some men feel like, okay, because I'm a little bit shorter or because I'm not tall, like, will women like me? And they do. I think with you, you have very cute looking eyes for the men here, or very sexy looking eyes, between the two, depending on what you resonate with. There's something about your eyebrows that look very nice to women. They look like they frame your face well. So for this man over here, he has more of like a shaped look to his eyebrows, but it shapes his face well and it looks nice on him and it looks more cute and put together and tidy. And this man, he has this type of eyebrow that suits his eye shape and it makes his face shape look good. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the side of the jaw here, how it looks almost clenched, and how his eyebrows look like he's focused on something and it looks good. And for the men here, something about your lips look good too. And then this man here, he looks like has more of that masculine look to his eyebrows, but it looks good. It frames his face well. It matches his beard. It matches his hair. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm seeing. So the eyes and the eyebrows are something that stand out within this pile for the men watching. And, you know, his eyebrows look a little bit more masculine as well. And his cheeks, something about his cheeks look attractive. The side profile. When you just glance at women and you look at them for a second, they catch a breath is what I'm hearing. And with the Queen of Swords, I'm getting that you may actually encounter women that want you to chase after them instead of them chasing after you. And then sometimes you'll encounter women that are like going to speak to you with the Queen of Swords or wanting to speak to you. Thinking that in my mind, should I go up to him and speak to him? So for the women that are attracted to women, again, it's the same energy where women also want to chase after you because you're so nonchalant. You also have a very unique look to you and your face that women don't see often. And you have a cute type of look to your face that women are very attracted to. You have a natural beauty, but also when you do wear makeup, it looks very good on you. And it accentuates your already natural beauty features. Something about your nose on the side looks very good for the women and men here. And something about your lips look very kissable for the women and men here. So for the men here, I see variations in lips where there can be some that are a little bit smaller, some that are a little bit bigger, but something about your lips look kissable. And for the women as well, I'm seeing more juicy lips. Even if your lips are a little bit smaller, like if you wear lip gloss ever or lipstick, or your lips just have a pinkness to it, there's something about that looking good. As well as your eyebrows too, like if you shape your eyebrows or do them, because I'm really looking at her eyebrows and her eye makeup here and it looks very good on her. And your fashion style, women like your fashion style. And you have a certain type of glow to you. And if you're not attracted to women, take that same message, but take it as like they're admiring your beauty in a platonic way, where they want to be friends with you. Okay, so for everyone watching this pile, you know, if you are attracted to women, they want to be around you. They want to talk to you. They either want to be in a relationship with you or they want to be friends with you. And they want it to be more of a long-term emotional connection. There's something about your look that is just hypnotic. I keep hearing like women get possessive over this pile, like, you're mine. I'm hearing that Ariana Grande song where she's like, I want it, I got it. So it's kind of like women see you, and if you're attracted to women, they're like, I want you, I have to have you. That's actually quite funny. Let's see, what else am I getting here before I look at the rest of your cards? So women think you look very ambitious as a person. They think that you look like a very passionate person, a very positive and optimistic person. They think you look very strong and powerful in your own energy. They think you look like the type of person that is more chilled and laid back. Like when you're chilling with your friends or just chilling, and a little bit more free spirited with the Fool. Maybe women could get the impression that you want to travel or that you're a little bit more adventurous or spontaneous. That you're not somebody that like when you hang out with people, your friends or women, it's like you're someone that likes more spontaneous energies rather than planning. But when it comes to your work, you're very focused, planned, determined. When it comes to your responsibilities, you're on top of things. You very much have that go-getter type of attitude to you, is what women get from you, from your look. This could be true or not true, but this is just the impression they get of you based off your look. They think that you're a very hard worker and that you, like, even when you go through challenges, you're able to get past it. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Magician. I feel like this pile attracts more stronger women. Pile 1 was more like of a soft woman that is too shy to go up to them and talk to them. But the woman this pile is attracting to them is more strong and in that type of energy where they don't mind going up to a man first and talking to him, or to a woman first and talking to them. I mean, Hecate's energy is very powerful, so you may attract very powerful and strong women to you, either in a platonic way or a romantic way. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting that the woman you attract your way for pile 2, I'm not sure why this is. I'll ask why in a second. I'm getting that this pile attracts women that are a little bit more powerful and fierce and stronger. And these women may have been influenced to become this way because of pain they've been through in their life, where they were in certain situations, either from childhood or teenage years or younger years, because the Page of Cups can represent our younger years, where they feel as though they are being taken advantage of, or where they feel as though they're being put into this place where they're a victim of their circumstances and they can't do anything about it. So these are women that have experienced some kind of pain in their life, and because of that pain they've experienced, it's shaped them to become more stronger, where they don't want anybody to take advantage of them. And so these are women that may have a little bit of trust issues. And because of that, they may get like very possessive and clingy because it's like a fear of abandonment. So I just say, if you do encounter women like that, have compassion for them, because it does come from a place of greater pain. Okay, with Temperance, I think this answers my question. I think you have a very healing energy and you're very patient and understanding as a person. And so I think because of that energy you hold, a lot of women are going to be drawn to you because of that. For some here, women, okay, if they're not aware of this or conscious of this, and they're still operating from a place of their pain, they may like look at you and get like a bad boy energy from you. And so then they want to chase after you, but it's more of a subconscious thing. Even if you're not a bad boy, maybe they just get a bad boy energy from you, because that's kind of what I'm getting from this Knight of Wands card, and the Seven of Swords. Whereas for others of you, you look a lot stronger, but not like the bad boy type, based off just your look. and you look like you would be protective over them, and more so, I think this is like a subconscious thing, not a conscious thing they think of, where they think that you would be a safe space for them in some way. Because you have this more chilled, laid back energy for some of you, and like peaceful energy. And I think women are attracted to that. If you're attracted to women, of course. But if you want to be friends with women, I think women are like seeing that energy you hold, and you're full of vibrancy in this pile for the women. Like you have a very vibrant energy, and for the men that women are attracted to, that it's uplifting to be around you. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been here since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. I will also be picking a random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to. So leave any comments on any of the videos of the week to enter. So anything else about what women think when they look at pile number 2? And what's really interesting is you chose the blue Howlite crystal, and blue relates to the throat chakra, communication. So it's like women think of coming up to you and communicating to you. We have the Empress, and it's like they want to be your Empress. They want to be your lover, or they want to be your friend. Create some kind of connection to you, but then sometimes women are also afraid of rejection from you. You have a very youthful face where even as you grow older for this pile, for the men and women watching, you're still gonna look very young and attractive. I'm getting that you attract more women that are independent, that have maybe been hurt before. Because I'm hearing the song by Miley Cyrus, I Can Buy Myself Flowers. So they're kind of like in this energy, but I think it's because they've been hurt before. And because you have such a healing energy that they're just very drawn to you. So sometimes they may project certain trust issues onto you. I just say be mindful of that and aware of that. We have death. I feel like this pile, I don't want to be mean, but you may attract some broken birds because it's like you have such a healing energy that these women are attracted to you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we need support. Sometimes we've been hurt before and we can't help the hurt or pain we've been through. I've been hurt before, and I promise you these women don't want to feel like a burden to you, but sometimes they're on this journey of going through a metamorphosis or transformation, and you may be that lesson to them or that kind of person that guides them through that transformation and supports them through that, if of course you want to. I don't know why this is coming through, but it is. So what women think when they look at pile number 2? We have the Tower. It's like either you look very peaceful and very safe, where they feel safe in your presence, and so they're drawn to you, or you look more of like this bad boy type, even if you're not. This is just first impressions, keep that in mind. And then they're kind of thinking of you as like you would protect them. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so you do attract women that are a lot more powerful and strong. Or some of the women watching here can be more powerful and strong as well. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, and Chiron over here is the wounded healer. So you just have a lot of healing energy, and I don't think they see that consciously, but it's energy doesn't lie. Energy we subconsciously feel it because we are spiritual beings living in a human body, even if we're not psychic, if you get what I mean. We have 7 of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Pentacles. And at the back of the deck, we do have the 6 of Cups. So I may also be picking up on past connections you have, because 6 of Cups is about past energies. So what women think when they look at you. I just get a lot of attraction here. That's why I'm not even picking up on much of the platonic energies. Sorry for the women that are watching about platonic, because I keep picking up on the romantic energies. So if you want more information, you're more than welcome to pick another pile. I think pile number 3 had a woman card, so maybe there's going to be more of that energies there. So let me analyze these cards. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting that women find you to be sexy and like you look very masculine for some of the men here, where it's attractive to women, where you look like you would be protective over them. Even with the gold angel wings here, they kind of see you as a little bit more fierce and strong. More of that type of person that's fierce and strong, but like gentle at the same time, that would be protective over them, that would, take it slow with them, build a connection with them, more of a long-term connection with the 10 of Pentacles, or at least that's what they want with you. They want you to put in effort and shoot your shot with them with the arrow here. And even if you're in public and you're assuming that women aren't looking at you, they are. But most of the time, they're looking at you when you're looking away, when we see all these side profiles. But sometimes they're too scared to put in effort and talk to you if they're not courageous enough with the Queen of Wands, or if they want you to take the lead. And women are very attracted to the men's bodies here and the women's bodies here, that are people that are attracted to women. For the woman here, you could look a little bit more expensive or bougie, or you could look a little bit more put together, neat, clean, tidy, with a natural beauty. But then when you get glammed up, you really look the part. You really look amazing, a 10 out of 10. And for the men here, also 10 out of 10. There's something about you where when women see you, they think you're exactly my type. So I feel like this pile for the men, you're very conventionally attractive. And for the women as well. And I guess women think that they want you to put in effort to get to know them, but they're scared too with the Nine of Swords. So there's something about women being very attracted to your face as well, and your hair and your side profile. And if you do have a beard, there's also that coming through that women are attracted to, and your eyebrows, definitely. And I say your facial features because I don't think it's just one that stands out, but more so the eyebrows and the eyes and the face shape. But everything looks good and coherent together. Everything matches well together, if that makes sense. I'm getting with the Six of Cups, you may still have past lovers or past situationships think back to you, reminisce on you, or, watch you on social media. So this is what I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Goldstone crystal in the Wheel of Fortune, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what women think when they look at you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. For the women watching, this could be women looking at women in a platonic way or romantic way. Keep that in mind. I heard the word bad and bougie. I think that's a song, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not too sure. And when I look at this woman, I kind of see a dog on her side, even though it's just her hair, like licking her. So if you have dogs of your own or pets of your own, and you walk around with your pet, specific message for somebody here, like women notice you and your pet, And they think that your pet is so cute and that you're also very beautiful. Um, and when I got to your pile, I was seeing a spider in her energy. I know it's going to sound really weird because I look at the card and sometimes I see clairvoyant images in the card that's not really there. So I'm getting this vibe of creativity. So you could either be creative with the way that you dress, with the way that you do your makeup, or women could get like more of an artistic or creative vibe from you, from your vibes and aura. Or the spider creates its own web, right? So it represents that energy of creation. So maybe women see you as that type of person they want to create a friendship connection with or a romantic connection with if you're attracted to women as a woman. There's something about women finding your face very beautiful, your eyebrows, your eyes very beautiful, and your hair, especially for the women here that have very curly hair or very wavy hair. They're also admiring your fashion style. So take it as platonic or romantic because women can admire other women's beauty, or they can be attracted to it. So take it as it resonates. But with Goldstone, you really have this glamour type of energy to you since this is a very shiny crystal. Some of you like to wear, lots of jewelry or kind of like just stand out with the way you dress. You dress to impress, I'm hearing. You're a fashionista, you're a trendsetter. Women look at you and they think you're so cool and glamorous and almost like a baddie is what I'm getting. Or like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. So they're very drawn to you in some way. It's kind of like women are looking at you and they think that you carry yourself with poise and elegance, is what I'm hearing. Or that you just look very cool. So spirit guides of pile number 2s. What women think when they look at pile 2s? Pile 3, sorry. Spirit guides of pile 3. What women think when they look at pile 3? There's also something about women liking your shoulders. If you ever, for the women here, wear tops that show your shoulders. And that your body looks good. You have a nice looking body. Okay, we do have the star at the back of the deck. So women think that you're a star that shines bright. And that you completely shine. You radiate. And it's like women notice you because of your physical appearance, but also because of the energy that you're carrying, because the star has a lot of light in her aura. Or if there are men watching here too, you have a lot of light in your energy field that makes women attracted to you. Sorry. My mind is going back to the video I did the other day. That makes women attracted to you or want to be friends with you because we have the 3 of Cups here, which is about friendship. So, especially for the women watching, I see women seeing you as like the type of person they'd want to be friends with. They'd want to talk to, go on friendship dates with, go get their nails done with you, their hair done, or go on brunch dates. Okay, we have the King of Cups. So for the men watching, especially the men that are attracted to women, it's like they're looking at you and you kind of look like you're in your own world. You kind of look like you're daydreaming. And there's something about you that takes women's breath away. Like, I'm getting that feeling of like, when you, like, yeah, like you're taking their breath away, you're leaving them speechless in some way. You look very cute and handsome. And there's something about women looking at your hair and feeling an urge to play with your hair or thinking what it would be like to touch your hair because your hair looks really soft. And there's something about them also being very drawn to your eyes. They think you have very handsome looking eyes and eyebrows and lips. But definitely your eyes, especially for the men here that have blue eyes or like a stormy looking eye. Like gray eyes is what I'm picking up on. Six of Wands. I'm also going to get more features now in a second. We have the Knight of Wands. So some men here could look more dreamy and like softer. You have a softer look to your face, whereas some of you could look more masculine and kind of like strong. And for the men here that have very dark eyes, very dark hair, it's like tall, dark, and handsome is what I'm hearing. Or just like very dark and handsome is what I'm getting from this card. Or very soft and gentle and dreamy. With the King of Cups here, if you relate to this energy, women could think that you're somebody that is more of a man that would treat them good, that would treat them gently, that would care for their emotions and hold space for their emotions. And with the Six of Wands, for everybody watching, women could think that you have success of your own, that you've built success for yourself. You look like you have your life together is what I'm getting there. And for everyone watching, there's something about you that has the star quality, the star factor to you, where you stand out. I'm hearing you turn heads where women like to look at you. And they're like, who is that over there? We have the Queen of Swords. So women definitely want to talk to this pile, whether you are looking at this in a platonic way or romantic way. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, so for the woman watching, there are some women that think jealous thoughts of you because you're so glamorous. So be mindful and careful of women that are going to be jealous of you. That, like, yeah, I'm not going to get into that energy too much. We have the Emperor. So it's like you're dripping in gold. You look luxurious or expensive in some way. You look more classy for the men and women. Like, I hope that makes sense. It's kind of like women get this impression of you that you're either a business owner, CEO for everybody here, or you're doing something where you're getting a lot of recognition for what you do. They could see you as very talented in some way for everyone watching. Like, just get that impression and vibe from you, even if it's not true, even if you don't see it yourself. Like, they kind of get that impression that you're recognized for things you do and that you're very ambitious and successful in some way in different aspects of your life. They'd kind of imagine you to live in more of the suburbs or like to be around more of I want to say richer people, because I'm kind of seeing that even the way he's dripping in gold. It's like for the women and men here, there's something about you having a luxurious look to you. Even if it's not your clothes or the car you drive, maybe it's just the energy you carry. Maybe your energy is very rich, okay, and golden in some way. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So there's something about women finding you very cute, feeling safe around your presence, especially for the men that have more of that dreamy type of vibe to them, where it's like women see you as that type of person. They wouldn't feel the need to protect themselves around. They'd feel safe around you. Because I'm even getting, for some men here, like, if you're friends with women or if you just are getting to know a woman, like, if I had to see your energy and I had to imagine myself in the woman's energy, I would trust you with my drink, if I had to go somewhere. That's kind of like the energy I'm getting, where women see you as somebody that has a trustworthy face, where women see you as soft and gentle and cute, like even with the bunny here, and they wouldn't feel the need to be defensive around you or not trust you, because Seven of Wands reverse is letting our guard down to me, especially with the bunny rabbit here in the word Softeria. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. So I'm getting with the Two of Cups, women want a romantic connection. For those that are attracted to women, women definitely want a romantic connection to you. And for the men that resonate with being very sexy. There's something about women having a fantasy of you in their mind or daydreaming about you in their mind. Yeah, daydreaming what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. We have the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of feelings of like wanting a relationship with you in some way, wanting you to go up to them and talk to them, or wanting to go up to you and talk to you. But with the star here, it's kind of like they get this impression of you for the romantic energies that you already have a lot of women liking you or being attracted to you in some way, or that you only go for more of like a high value woman for the women and men here that are attracted to women. I'm getting an energy here, which is gonna sound weird, and I don't want it to sound offensive, but I'm seeing it, and I've seen it in real life before. But you know how there are some women that are straight, but then they'll find a woman attractive, and they'll be like, because I'm hearing that song by Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It, where they're straight, but they'd be like, ooh, that girl's hot, like, I'd kiss her. Maybe she's not attracted to women, or maybe she's having like some kind of bi awakening if she's attracted to men. But you kind of have that effect on women for the women watching here, even straight women where they'd even consider kissing you. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Okay, let me just analyze these cards, see what else I'm getting. If you're, looking at this in a more platonic way, Two of Cups and Ace of Cups could also indicate like women wanting to be friends with you and form a friendship connection to you. But then there's still also that energy of finding you sexy at the same time, like being slightly attracted to you. Sorry, I just spat on this card. Oh my god. But it's like there's that energy of being like slightly attracted to you, even if they're straight, which sounds weird, but it's coming through in the reading, so I'm going to honor that message. So I'm looking at the Emperor here and how he's holding his neck, and she's holding her neck here. So everybody watching, even the more gentle looking men, it's like women fantasize about you in a more sensual way. I feel like you have a very sensually appealing appearance to you, right? And it's also your energy with the star that is very sensual, but you also seem to be a little bit more high maintenance, high value as a person. So as a man, you look a little bit more high value. You look a little bit more like you only go for high value women. And for the women here, same thing. Even if you're not attracted to women, you just look like more of a high value woman that would only be friends with high value women and would only be friends with women that are loyal to them. And, if you're a woman that's attracted to women, you also look like more of a high value woman where you have higher standards for yourself. Because I'm getting with this pile, women kind of get this soft vibe from you. Even if you have more of a masculine look to you, they see you as a big softy inside, where they see you as that type of person that's a lot more cute for the men and women here. Where even if you don't present as cute in physical appearance, they sense that cuteness within you, within your energy. But if you are a lot more cute, where you've heard a lot of women call you cute in compliments, then that's something they definitely see. And I'm seeing a mental image of someone like touch your face, wanting to touch your face and your cheek and like hang off of you and kiss you. So I'm kind of getting the vibe that women think of like and fantasize about you and crush on you and daydream about you, about like what it would be like to kiss you, what your lips would feel like, what your lips would taste like, what it would be like to touch your body. I just got a weird message, and this is not an 18 plus reading. I feel embarrassed to say this message. Some women may feel like attracted to you, but I don't feel like this is strangers. But like maybe women you've dated in the past or women you've spoken to in the past that, you had a lot of intense attraction towards each other. I'm hearing like they've touched themselves to Okay, anyways, moving on. I'm not gonna give like 18 plus messages, but that just came through. Um, okay, Five of Wands. For the men here and the women that are attracted to women, it could be that women also feel like they need to fight to get your attention because you're more of that high value man or woman. And it seems like you're a very, very busy person, a very busy bee. Like you're constantly busy doing things for yourself and your future. I keep getting that bougie, luxurious vibe from this pile. Like, I keep getting that. And I'm sorry, but I keep getting that. Even if you don't have money, even if you're not successful in any way, women get that impression from you. They get that impression that you're meant for greatness. Even if you're not there yet, they could feel into subconscious future energies. Because the star is here. Like, you're meant to shine, you're meant to stand out. You're not meant to play it small within this lifetime. Okay, so for the woman here, there's something about your culture or women thinking like you have very good genes, even for the men, but like I'm seeing. Okay, so for example, like I'm seeing Greek women here, for example, where it's like you got very good genes from your culture. Or I'm seeing women here that, like, I'm seeing Russian women, for example, that have like very good genes from their culture, or something about your culture is showing through, where women wonder where you're from and get that you get very good genes. I'm even seeing French women here. I think for you, your whole overall appearance is attractive to women. That it's not coming through as specific features. But I will say, if I have to point out specific features, it's the way you dress. It's the way you carry yourself with grace and elegance, even for the men. I don't know if I'd call it grace or elegance, but you carry yourself like you know your worth. Okay? And it's kind of like the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you present yourself that is seen as very attractive or seen as very beautiful in a place of admiration or romantic energies. Take it as it resonates. And it's like women see you as somebody that is more of this go-getter type of personality, ambitious, wants to achieve your dreams, but also has a sensitive side to you, a more softer, gentle side to you, whether you're a woman or a man, either in a platonic or romantic way. And there's something about your lips also being very attractive to women, or they're admiring your lips, the way it looks, for the men and women here. There's something about your cheeks or your facial structure that women admire. So some of you, for example, for the women here, could have more of like a heart-shaped face, more of a cute shaped face where your cheeks have a little bit more flesh and there's softness to the kind of like corners of your face. Whereas some of you could have more square types of jawlines or more like sharper type of features to your face that are very sexy, if that makes sense. Like your jaw, your kind of face shape. And it's like all your features look good on your face, that everything looks good and coherent, but then it's like your eyes and your lips really stand out. And the facial expressions you make are very sexy to women. I'm sorry, even like the people here that are straight, like the women here that are straight, you may even get women that are attracted to you, but you're straight. Like some women, not all. And then some women that just think you're very cool and you look like that type of person they'd want to be friends with. There's something about women liking your skin tone. So there could be men here that are a little bit more dark, or women here that are a little bit more dark, but your skin tone looks good. And there's a certain type of glow to you. And even for the men that are lighter skinned, there's something about you also having a certain type of glow, or your skin looks moisturized. There's something about your skin looking soft and moisturized. And even for the women here, there's a certain type of glow to your face. Because look at their cheeks. They look like they're glowing, even with the star here. You stand out in some way with your look, and that's what women think when they look at you. I keep getting that you look like you have a high energy. You look like you'd have an attractive speaking voice, where women kind of wonder what it would sound like to speak to you on the phone, especially for the men here, because I'm clairaudiently hearing like a sleepy voice. You know, when a man wakes up in the morning and he has a little bit more of a sleepy and raspy voice. I don't know why, but us women find that attractive, and I'm hearing that. Or like, you know, when you talk to a man on the phone and you hear his voice, it's like attractive. So there's something about either women have heard your voice and think it sounds attractive, like let's say they're walking past you, even if they're a stranger, or they wonder what your voice sounds like, if it is as attractive, because something about your face looks like you have an attractive voice. And for the woman here too, something about an attractive voice. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. So women definitely want romantic connections with this pile, or platonic connections. And we have Nine of Wands. And we have the Ace of Swords. I think in women's minds, they think of you a lot, and even women you've met. So, you know, this can be in a platonic way where they think of you a lot and they start to wonder with chaos here and the hands here. This kind of reminds me of worries with the Nine of Wands. Like, will they even like me? Do they even like me? Should I go up to them and speak to them? Will they even like me, or will they reject me? With the challenge here, it's kind of like women perceive you as a challenge to get to know, because you seem so high maintenance, you seem so high value, that you seem like you only pick people. You seem like you're selective with the people you pick in your life, either to be in your friendship circle or to be romantic with. And so women feel like, you know, they get one chance with you and you either might reject them and it's okay because maybe they tried, or, you know, it actually works out. But I think sometimes women start to question in their mind, like, do you like them? And maybe you're going out in public and questioning in your mind, do they like me? So, you know, with humans, it's funny because it's like that. We kind of like wonder, does that person like me? But sometimes we could both be thinking that at the same time, which is kind of odd, but that's kind of like human nature. And that's kind of what I've seen in readings a lot, where we'll think that at the same time. So, yeah, they kind of like think in their mind, do they even like me? There's a lot of dark-haired women here and dark-haired men. But I also do see some blonde hair clairvoyantly, or lighter like hair clairvoyantly, but mostly dark hair in this pile. I'm also seeing a snake clairvoyantly, so there's something about you that is very tempting in some way. And I'm seeing ice cream, so you're delicious in some way, yummy in some way. Okay. Also your body, like I keep picking up on your body for the women and men, where they're admiring your body or they're attracted to your body. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been here since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to. Leave any comment on any of the videos of the week to enter. So, spirit guides of pile 3. What women think when they look at pile number 3. What women think when they look at pile number 3. Let's see. You have a lot of cards popping out. So we have the Eight of Wands at the back of the deck. For the woman here, I'm seeing lipstick clairvoyantly. Women like the way your lipstick looks on you, or lip gloss, or your lips naturally have a pink tint to it, where they admire the way it looks. Okay, so we have the star that came out. So there's a lot of hope going through their minds of some kind of connection. They have the Knight of Pentacles. They see you as a type of person where if they had to date you, you'd take it really slow with them. You'd really court them. You'd really be romantic with them. They get a romantic type of vibe from this pile if you're attracted to women. If you're not attracted to women and you're seeing it more in a platonic way, I'm seeing that women see you as a type of friend that they'd slowly become friends with. Where maybe they'd see you as a really busy person where you're busy focusing on making money and things like that, or focusing on your own self, your own responsibilities, the thing you need to do. And it's kind of like they get the impression that they get to know you really, really, really slowly, because you have your own life. That's kind of the impression they get even when it comes to dating and romance. We have death. We have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. It's like they wish you would give them the time of day. They wish you would give them effort and talk to them first. Because I feel with the Eight of Swords, it's like they see you and they feel kind of stuck. They want to go up to you and talk to you with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands and just do it and not like think about it. But then their thoughts keep them stuck. And they're like, what if he doesn't like me? What if she doesn't like me? Either in a platonic or romantic way. Definitely something about your body for the women and men and your lips. We have the Page of Cups. Some here have more of a youthful appearance. We have the Sun. And there's something about this pile's smile for the women and men that give them butterflies in some way. If this is romantic and if this is a friendship, then they think you just have like a very contagious smile that makes them want to smile or laugh. We have the Nine of Cups. So this is about wish fulfillment. So there's something about either wishing to be friends with you, wishing to have a connection with you, wishing to be around you. With a Sun card, they see you as a very fun and positive and happy person. And I really think that they're very drawn to that energy. We have the Six of Cups. I may also be picking up on women from your past with the Six of Cups, women you've been friends with in the past, and women you've seen in the past. Okay, I'm getting with this pile for the romantic energies. Women from your past really feel into your absence and really wish things didn't end with you, because the Nine of Cups is opposite death. So this is about like wishing things didn't end because death is an ending. And Five of Pentacles is feeling like abandoned by you, or feeling like they miss your presence in some way, feeling lonely without you, and wishing they got that same effort that they did before. This could also be friendship, like they wish the friendship didn't end. There could be some regrets here, or like wishing things didn't happen the way it happened. I'm even picking up for some childhood friends, where they wish you could be friends again. Yeah, especially for the men here, like, and the women here that have dated women, it's like they wish the connection didn't end. They feel so sad and lost without you. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but maybe because we're doing a reading on what women think when they look at you. Maybe they're looking at your social media and like really missing you. We have the Four of Pentacles and holding on to you, wishing you would come back into their life. The world is about an ending. For some watching, they realize what they had when it was too late, and now they're the one that's heartbroken, with Justice and Three of Swords. Justice giving you the vibe of like a realization. Okay, and then we have Two of Swords with Nemesis, and I mentioned those that have women be very jealous towards you, even with the Five of Swords here. So for the women watching, and you've had a lot of women be jealous of you, it's like that energy showing up again. So some of you may have cut off friends that were jealous of you, where you sensed a vibe of jealousy. And with Justice here, they're realizing the truth that you were maybe a very good friend to them, that they shouldn't have been so jealous of you. And with Nemesis here and Five of Swords, I'm kind of getting with the Two of Swords, some of you were in relationships with women that made very bad decisions and choices that really broke your heart. And when you found out the truth of the situation, when the blindfold came off and you saw the truth of their nature and their true colors, with the Five of Swords, you could have felt betrayed by them. And now they're really regretting it, for some of you that dated women like that, where you really had to heal from it and work through the heartbreak and pain with Chiron here, because Chiron's the wounded healer. Interesting that it's come through. We have the Magician, so it's like they wish they could create something new with you. Page of Pentacles, get to know you. And strangers here with the Fool really like wish they could get to know you. Four of Swords, they think you're really chilled and laid back. And Nine of Pentacles, they think that you would take care of them in some way. And it's not like going after you in a superficial way of like, oh, I think this person has money, so they're going to take care of me. But it's more so that energy for the women, especially like looking for men and women to date. It's like they see you as somebody that's not just going to take care of them financially, but if they were to date you, it's like you would spoil them with love, because you seem like that type of person that's very generous and giving. And you seem like very different from the men they've met before. You seem like you treat them differently. That's just based off first impressions, because you seem a lot more calmer with the Four of Swords. And you seem very truthful and honest and genuine to them. So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.